Good morning, gang. It's Monday, and we're here for our morning meditation. This might be my very favorite one that we've done. So, this is going to tap into your full potential. It's going to help you reach your full potential. So, find yourself in a nice, comfortable position, and we are going to get started. So, if you want to close your eyes, that's fine. If you want to leave them open, that's fine. Good morning. All right, you guys are ready to reach your full potential. I think this is my favorite one we've done. I'm so excited to do this with you. So, ready? I'm going to step out, of course, because you are going to maybe close your eyes or lower your gaze and pay no attention to what's happening here besides what you hear. And let's get started. All right, so take some deep breaths and get comfortable wherever you are. So in this exercise, I'll share how mindfulness can help you become however you want to be, rather than simply reacting to the stressors of work, news, and responsibilities. We will change your mindset. So by now, you're probably feeling a little bit more comfortable with mindfulness practice, and you may also feel the potential of what mindfulness can do for you. For example, what would it be like if you weren't worried about work or your mortgage, or feeling overwhelmed all the time, or feeling tired from all your chores? What if instead the feeling overwhelmed, bored, or stressed, you were actually able to step back and say, oh, okay, that's overwhelm. Or, oh, all right, that's worry. Or, okay, that's just stress. I got this. Rather than saying, I am stressed, rather than feeling as though you're in the middle of it all, instead just recognizing that, okay, that's a thought, or okay, that's a feeling. For some of you, that may sound weird or crazy, or you may well think, yeah, but you don't know my crazy situation. And you're right, I don't. But remember, it's important to see that this practice of mindfulness takes time for change to happen. But change does and can happen. For people who are successful at what they do, it's a habit of a lifetime, or at least a habit of a good few years. We're not just talking about doing better at work or feeling less stressed. This is about living on your own terms. This is about choosing how awake and present you want to be for the life you're living right now. This is about enhancing your presence, your wisdom, your compassion, and your effect on the world inside of you and outside of you to be the absolute best. How do you want to be when you're older? Mindful? Every time you realize you're distracted and you're taking the time to acknowledge it, something is changing, not only in the thoughts and consciousness, but also in the brain itself. If you experience stress, overwhelm, or anxiety a lot, then it will be really uncomfortable, and you'll probably want to get as far away from it as possible, and that's understandable. But it's also really important to acknowledge that you can't stop anxiety. Everyone's tried it. It doesn't work. What you can do is develop a different type of relationship to it, where you'll eventually feel it at ease with it, and potentially can even start to embrace it as a way of further understanding your mind. So, as you move through your day today, remember that idea of being aware, simply being aware, and being present for the sensations in your body. Whenever you do this, it's quite an amazing thing because all of a sudden you're actually present. Again, it's as though you cut the negative feedback loop. You step out of the loop of thinking, which fuels the emotions of stress and overwhelm, and instead you're actually present with your body and what you're doing. On the one hand, it's a very ordinary feeling, and yet on the other hand, it's an extraordinary feeling because we experience it so rarely. Just remembering to be present, simply being aware. So, just to recap, if you experience stress, overwhelm, or anxiety a lot, then it will be really uncomfortable and you'll probably want to get it as far away from it as possible, and that's totally understandable. It's also really important to acknowledge that you can't stop anxiety. Everyone's tried it and it doesn't work. But what you can do is develop a different type of relationship to it where you eventually feel at ease with it and potentially can even start to embrace it as a way of further understanding your mind. So as you move through our day today, remember that the idea of being aware, simply being aware and being present for the sensation in your body is our goal. I hope that some of this has been useful for you, and I thank you guys for joining me and your effort in being mindful, and I hope that you join me again on Thursday morning. Make it a great week, have a great Monday, and thanks for joining me.